Everyone, and welcome to the weekly roundup, your Saturday morning rewind of the biggest stories that happened in automotive this week. Kicking things off, used vehicle sales jumped to about 1.39 million in November, showing steady demand. Certified pre-owned sales dipped slightly but still outperformed new cars, and inventory stayed balanced, keeping dealers in good shape heading into December. On Tuesday, Stellantis CEO Antonio Filosa launched an emergency room to shake up the company's strategy. He's focused on boosting sales over profits, trimming brands in Europe, while keeping Jeep and Ram front and center in the US. On Wednesday, Colorado regulators approved Scout Motors' plan to sell straight to consumers, giving this Volkswagen-backed startup a win over dealer pushback. This move sets up brand-owned locations in the state while legal battles continue in other states. On Thursday, the United States and Japan held their first formal meeting to begin selecting projects under a $550 billion investment deal. Officials from both countries reviewed potential investments, mainly in semiconductors, energy, and critical minerals. These recommendations will head to an investment committee with final sign-off coming from President Donald Trump. Under this agreement, Japan could face higher tariffs if it does not fund approved projects within 45 days. Canadian Prime Minister Mark Carney said that a quick deal with the US on steel and aluminum tariffs isn't happening anytime soon. Talks are currently on pause and will likely carry over into next year's USMCA review. Carney pointed to ongoing disputes over metals, lumber, dairy, and digital taxes, plus political drama as reasons for the progress being stalled. For now, the tariffs and Canadian countermeasures are staying put, keeping trade between the two countries a bit shaky. Coming up next week, we're bringing the heat with fresh insights from some of the sharpest minds in the auto industry. First up, we've got Mike Maroney, CEO of Mike Maroney Auto and former AutoNation executive, as he weighs in on Scout Motors and why direct sales could actually undermine dealers. Then, don't miss our one-on-one with Scott Lambert, president of the Minnesota Automobile Dealers Association, on Minnesota's car market, new laws, and what dealers need for EVs next year. Alright, so that does it for this week's roundup. Join us again first thing Monday morning on the Jumpstart to get the latest news happening in the auto industry. And if you haven't already done so, follow us on your favorite social media platforms, and we'll bring the latest industry buzz right to your feed.